To do what? I ask. God, my heart is racing like crazy. I mean, for years I've been able to keep up this front with my parents, and now it's like the truth is just laid out in front of me. He ignores me and makes another call. Fred, this is Angel Nichols. Do you remember your call a month ago? Charisma is going to apologize to those two girls. Can you give me their addresses? He nods and sighs. Yeah, I suppose you can't. Look, do me a favor. She's going to make amends to everyone she's tormented. If you can get names to me, or maybe if you can arrange for them to come to your office sometime next week. Daddy, I wail. Really? Well, I want every single person she's bullied to get an apology. Not all at once, though. It will be personal. He pauses and then says, Great, thank you. He hangs up and I wail, Daddy, I can't. Quiet, he snaps. And for some reason, taking that tone with me not only frightens me, but turns me on. You're going to be silent now. Do you understand? Like a mouse. You got me, little mouse. I gulp and say, Yes, Daddy. Go change, he says. You're going to start making up for your behavior. I head up to my room and begin to dress. I'm seething. I'm humiliated. More than anything else, I'm terrified. I never expected to have to apologize to anyone. I mean, come on, it's a high school. Some kids are bullied and some kids are bullies. I'm not exactly proud of myself, but if I had to choose which side of the coin to fall on, I'd rather fall on the side that doesn't get picked on all the time. I dress in a short skirt, knee-high socks, and a cute t-shirt. If I'm going to have to embarrass myself, I might as well look good doing it. No, little mouse, my stepdad's voice says. I feel a strange thrill run through my body when he calls me that, but I don't dwell on it for long because when I turn to see my stepfather, I see he's holding a much baggier and not at all cute t-shirt, and a pair of even baggier jeans with holes in the knees that got there by wear and tear, and not as a fashion statement. You will wear these, he says. You want me to dress like a maid to go apologize to people? I ask incredulously. No, little mouse, he says. Today you'll be working at the soup kitchen. The soup kitchen? I shriek. Yes, he says calmly. Or I'll give everything you own to the girls you bullied. I stare in shock at his face, and the steady gaze he returns tells me he's serious. I swallow and say, All right. Yes, Daddy, little mouse, he corrects. Yes, Daddy, I say. He takes me to the soup kitchen at the edge of town and announces to the manager that I'll be volunteering here every weekend for the next 6 months. The rest of the school year and the summer after. Wonderful. So now I won't even get to enjoy the summer between graduation and college. They hand me an apron and a ladle and place me in between an overweight man with a long, haggard beard and an old woman with skin like a prune. Both of them smell just as bad as the never-ending line of dirty, ragged, unkept homeless people of all ages who shuffle up and hold grimy fingers out for a bowl of warm soup. I somehow manage to endure the day, and when the kitchen closes, I practically bolt out the door. I make it halfway to my stepdad's car when I feel tiny arms wrap around my legs. I turn to see 2 little kids, a boy and a girl, no older than 5 or 6, hugging me like I'm a princess from a kid's movie. Thank you, Miss Charisma, the little girl says. We haven't eaten in 2 days, the little boy says, smiling and rubbing his tiny little belly in wonder. I manage to sputter, You're welcome, and then give them a brief return hug. They scamper off to a ragged-looking couple who I'm guessing are their parents and wave goodbye to me as stepdad pulls out of the parking lot and heads toward home. I'm silent on the drive home, but as soon as we walk inside the house, I burst into tears and throw my arms around my stepdad.